Hey everybody, today's story is called Take a Deep Breath. That's the title of our story, Take a Deep Breath. Now, the author of our story's name is Sue Graves. Sue Graves is the author of our story. She wrote the words in this story. Now, Miss D. Guicciardini is the illustrator. The illustrator is the person who draws the pictures. So we have the title up here, Take a Deep Breath is the title. The author is Sue Graves. The illustrator is Miss D. Guicciardini. She drew all these pictures. Let's get started with reading our book. Nico and Ruby were going to school. Then Ruby saw Alex. He was taking Jet for a walk. Who do you think Jet might be? Jet is probably the dog. Ruby didn't like dogs. She said all dogs were scary. She hid behind Mom. Wow, do you see that text feature of bold print? Bold print means pay attention right here. The word is scary. Scary. All dogs are scary. She's scared. She's scared of the dog. Mom said that Jet was a nice dog, and she said he only wanted to be friends. She told Ruby to calm down and take a deep breath. So, some of you have learned to stop, take a deep breath, and relax. And that's a great strategy to use when you're feeling scared or overwhelmed or frustrated. So, take a deep breath and relax. Do you see the bold print? Calm down, take a deep breath. Those are important parts of our story. That's why they're in bold print. Ruby took a deep breath, and she didn't hide behind Mom. She even gave Jet a little pat. See, Ruby is petting Jet. Who is petting Jet? Ruby. What is Jet? A dog. Let's say that whole sentence. Jet is a dog. At school, Andy had a swimming lesson. Miss Button said Andy had to jump into the water, but Andy did not want to jump into the water. He did not like the water going into his ears. He said it made a funny noise. Andy does not like the water, and Andy does not want to jump into the water. Why? He doesn't want it to get in his ears. Where are your ears? These are your ears. Miss Button told Andy to take a deep breath and think calm thoughts. Take a deep breath. Stop. Take a deep breath. Think calm thoughts. Something that calms me down is when the lights are dim and there's soft music. I like that to help me calm down. What's something that you like to do to calm down? Maybe wrap up tight in a blanket. Maybe take a break and go on a walk. Every time you make a choice to calm down, you can take a deep breath while you're doing that. Andy took a deep breath and he jumped into the water. Go, Andy, go. He's jumping in the water. He did great. Miss Button said Andy was very brave. See those bold print? Very brave. Good job, Andy. Andy was pleased. He jumped in again and again and again. Look at Andy jumping. What is Andy doing? Jumping. Let's say the whole thing. Andy is jumping. Very good. During recess at school, Dan cut his knee and he began to cry. Andy told him to calm down and take a deep breath. Look, Andy learned how to calm down and take a deep breath when he was scared. Now he's trying to share that skill with a friend. That's awesome. Dan took a deep breath and stopped crying. Dan is crying because he's hurt. Look, he's got a boo-boo. He's bleeding. Dan has a good reason to be upset. He has to calm down so that he can ask for help. Mr. Harris washed Dan's knee and put a bandage on his cut. Mr. Harris is helping Dan. He gave Dan a sticker for being brave, and Dan was pleased. Dan needed help. He had a very good reason to be upset, and sometimes your friends or your teachers have to come alongside and help you. That helps everybody calm down. In the afternoon, the children put on a play for the whole school, but Josh did not want to go on the stage. He did not want everyone to look at him. He's a little embarrassed. It's another reason you might have to calm down if you're feeling embarrassed. Why do you think he's embarrassed? He's wearing a costume. I wonder if he likes his costume. Did anybody ask him if he wanted to be the dinosaur? I don't know. Miss Button told Josh, take a deep breath and calm down. Keep calm. Josh took a deep breath and he went on stage. Everyone clapped and cheered. He did a great job in the program, even if he didn't want to be the dinosaur. At story time, Miss Button got a book from the bookshelf and a spider landed on her arm. Miss Button did not like spiders. Wait, up until this point, all of the people that had big emotions were kids. This is a teacher having a big emotion. She does not like spiders. Take a deep breath, said all the children, and everyone laughed. Sometimes the kids can teach the teachers. When you know you're really good at a lesson when you've learned how to share it with others, and sometimes you have to share the lessons you learn with adults. Taking a deep breath is a good strategy for everybody. All right, ready? The end. We finished our book.